So welcome everyone. We talked about the energy creation and what's the main drive, what energy driver, what creates, and how many and all that stuff. Now we come to the area where we can continue the engine, make the engine go. If I want to, for example, if I want to go at 20 miles an hour, I'll put certain amount of gas. If I want to go faster, I'm going to have to give more gas. And that I will get more energy. I will also use the gas. Both things will happen, and my energy and the thing will go faster. The idea behind that, and then the wear and tear happens. Also recognize that wear and tear happens. If you run the engine faster, wear and tear will happen as well. So recognize that part of it, very important, and how to adjust that. That's the most important part of the exercise part. So let's settle down, stand, or sit with feet grounded. The grounding is important because the negative energies of the body gets grounded into the earth, and that's how we get rid of our negativities. Inhale and exhale. Settle down. Lot of material to think today. Empty that all. Don't worry about it. You don't have to remember everything. You just feel relaxed and good. Inhale. Take a full breath. Look up. Everything is calm. Exhale slowly. This idea about moving up the hand is very essential. You may look at me, but you have to practice. Inhale. Get your hand slowly up. Experience the fullness of the breath. Oxygen is what you need. If they have less oxygen to the mitochondria, they will get damaged. You remember that they require a lot of oxygen to create a lot of energy, 36 units of ATP. So let's fill it up. Let's fill up the oxygen tank. Open up wide and exhale. Relax. As you relax, more blood flow goes to good areas in the body. The brain, the heart, the kidney, those are the ones where a lot of mitochondria we talk about. Liver. So we are supplying all these areas with a lot of oxygen to work with. And we haven't had breakfast, but after food, people always ask me, can you exercise after food? Obviously, that's the only way you digest. Oxygenation and proper breath is the only way you'll digest. If you don't breathe properly or do some kind of movement, you will not digest the food well. If you just sleep after food, you know that, right? What we have? Fat. Exhale. This is the type of exercise we're talking about. So now, let's go to the exercise. Now, what are the types of exercises that? And I'm going to show you 2 or 3 exercises today. Cannot do everything, but show you 2 or 3 types. One is simple walking. So when you walk, you can go out for a walk. You can run. If you can run, that's great. If not, what you want to do is, if you're not stable, you may take the chair. I just want to show you the chair. That's why you'll be able to do that. Anybody can do this if there is a stability problem. Now, what you want to do is, key issue about the exercise is it has to be aerobic exercise. Aerobic means it uses it's a faster engine, little faster engine. However, aerobic means air. If you run out of oxygen at that time, it is not aerobic anymore. You think it's aerobic on the outside because you're on a what do you call it, in a gym doing Zumba and all the dancing around and all that stuff. But what's your breath like? If your oxygen is not going enough, you have a problem. So my suggestion, and this is and you can do any way you want it, but my suggestion is do 5 minutes of this practice first. And if you cannot do 5 minutes, that's okay. But I'll show you. So let's start walking in place. And you don't have to walk fast initially. Just walk. let's start walking. And as you walk, slowly at your pace, you don't have to, just gentle walk. The important thing is it is total amount of time. So we will continue to walk, and I will walk only for 2 minutes here. But what we'll do in that 2 minutes is we will do, those who can do a little faster, we'll go a little faster. So I'm going to do a little faster because I'm used to it, but those who are not used to it can remain in the green zone initially and then get into the yellow zone. So let's get a little faster. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Your inhalation, exhalation may be different. Adjust it so that you continuously do that. Now I'm going to do a little faster. People who can do faster can do this. And I will start running in place. Those who can do that also. Gentle. You don't have to raise too much. Just a little bit jumping like this. So inhale. Adjust your inhalation and exhalation so that you are not out of breath. Sometimes the legs do get tired because we are not in shape or we are not used to it. But adjust the breath work. It's important that the oxygen gets down to the mitochondria. The mitochondria are in the muscles in the leg at this point. That's what we are working. And also the heart starts getting faster, you see. Those are the things that get faster. But who supply the oxygen? The breath. So focus on the breath as well. And if you start feeling short of breath or tired or any kind of symptoms, then start slowing down and stop. But I'm going to go for 1 more minute. I have about 2 minutes done. I'll do 1 more minute. Now I'll do a little faster. I'm used to doing faster, so I will do faster. And go as fast as you can. This is the aerobic part. And as I'm talking, I have to breathe as well. So I'll breathe in between, but continue fast as you can. Half a minute left. And the important point here is do this type of exercise for 5 minutes. You can gradually build this up. Don't have to do 5 minutes immediately. Now stop. I've finished the 3 minutes for me. Inhale and exhale. This is the important part. Inhale. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Why am I holding? I'm filling it in and then allowing the oxygen to be extracted by the cells. Remember, the oxygen has to be extracted by the cells. Mitochondria has to get that. When I hold the breath a little bit, it extracts the oxygen better. So that's the important part. So that's why that's called a recovery breath. It's also called a recovery breath. Now, the next important part is at this point, I will massage. So massage your legs. Legs have been working. Massage your legs. And the back a little bit. Back and the upper part, thigh. These are the legs. These are the muscles which are working, remember? And the massage gives a little extra blood flow. It removes a little extra collection of dirt that's been there. It's like when you have a cleaning duct, you have to duct clean your system, heating system, or whatever system is there in your house. You have to clean it. You have to clean it by whatever is needed, So that's what you do. These are all the channels that you clean out where the muscles have been working. If you do not do this, And how many gymnasium teach you that? How many people teach you this? It's very important. They need to teach. This is the important part. So now we are taking care of mitochondria that work hard. We also remove the whatever necessary. The acid does not build up in that area, and oxygen debt does not come. So we'll do the next type of exercise in the next section.